Welcome to Me, Myself, and Everybody. I'm Joey G. I'm joined with somebody who I really stan, actually. Somebody who has fucking excellent taste. Somebody who is a reason why these forces are dirty. And it's because I spent countless hours at the Rosemont twirling in them in, mass amounts of spilled vodka crayons or whatever the queers are drinking.
Mass.
These days. So, yeah, Pat, welcome. I haven't done an intro in a minute, so you deserved one.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
How are you? Is this your first podcast?
No, I did something with Thodacy a couple weeks ago. But yeah, other than that, this is my first video
Nice.
podcast.
I see. Well, thank you for coming on.
Yes, I'm very excited.
I wanted you to come on because, I don't know. I just invite people to the show now that I just like. Yeah. It's not even like if they have something to promote or whatever, they want to get onto this certain platform. I'm like, girl, I just like you and you have good taste. Join.
Yeah.
And which you do.
Thank you.
You have very, very good taste. How is June right now looking for you at the time we're filming this? How is Pride Month for a full-time DJ and event?
It's a lot right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I have more gigs than there are days in the month. There are days where I have 4 gigs, so it's a little hectic. I'm really excited about a lot of them though, so
yeah,
can't complain.
How far in advance do you start planning for Pride?
This year felt a little late. I felt like people started booking in mid-May or something, but yeah, I was getting worried.
I see. You're just and then the emails started coming.
Yeah, I was okay. Oh God, I can't keep up with anything now.
When I thought I was about to have a cough moment, guess not. There it is. We're in our nodules lozenge era, what we were talking about earlier. But when did you start DJing?
I started DJing when I was younger, back in high school. I kind of just on a computer, in my room. And then I just started doing little parties here and there. But then I went to college and, kind of just forgot about it. And yeah, I don't know. I did something. My first gig was with Mary Cherry. So she kind of helped put me on the scene a little bit. I started working with Frankie. Suzanne, I started working at the Rosemont, and things just kind of snowballed from there. So
I see. Did you play instruments growing up? What was the thing that led you to
Oh, I used to burn CDs and bring them to school and sell them.
Genius.
And pass them out.
Honestly, genius. My brother used to do the same thing. I was always so anal about wanting the photo booklet.
Yeah. Oh no. Same. No. I used to make little mixes, not I wouldn't
Got you. Okay.
pass out albums or anything like that. But I used to just make little a little mixtape.
Like a little mixtape. Yeah.
But yeah, that, and I played piano for a while. So
really.
Yeah. I don't remember a thing. But
really.
Yeah, I stopped pretty young. So.
See, I got a piano last year off of Facebook Market or this keyboard thing that I would practice with here and there, and I just haven't ever since, and I feel bad. It stares at me every single day, and I'm I can't give it away because then I feel I'm literally blocking the blessing or something overly dramatic. So it's just been me and the piano just staring each other down every morning. I need to get back into it though.
I regret quitting. I didn't like my teacher.
How old were you when you were learning?
I started in 6th grade, so 11. No, maybe not. Yeah, maybe 11. But yeah, didn't really last long.
That's the thing. I used to play clarinet, and even then I'm I regret stopping that, but it's when you're in middle school, at that certain point you're okay, this isn't cool anymore, blah blah blah.
It was also a social thing in school too,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, fascinating. Interesting. What was, do you remember your first mix, or what was the first mix you put public, or you played the one that you're first very much proud of?
I right before I got to college, I made one my first mix that I was proud of. Yeah, that was my favorite, but I didn't really do anything with it. Like I didn't really. I would put it on like a blog spot.
Got you. Okay.
And
That's
hope
hot.
that somebody would download it. And like, I didn't really, I mean, I would post it on my Facebook, but you know, didn't really blow up or anything.
Do you remember what songs were in it? Like what era?
Oh my God. I
Were
used
we?
like, I was like a freaky, like, you know, insane Lady Gaga fan
Yep.
back then. So
Mhm.
I used like all of like the music that she did during the Monster Ball, like during the interludes and stuff,
Yep.
like all the club songs. It was
Yep.
stuff like that, and just like, you know, whatever was, you know, popular at the time.
Mhm. I will say, thank you for incorporating that, because I feel like nobody in the room gets it whenever you play the finally opening interlude for the fucking Monster Ball
that's
tour.
definitely on there.
Like, people will be bopping and they'll be enjoying it, but I'm like, does anyone see what's happening?
No, I love playing. I just like remember like, oh my God, I'm like, my fangirl's about to come out. But
Go
like,
for it.
I just remember like the feeling like at the Monster Ball when like.
Did you go?
Oh yeah, I went like
Oh,
5
fuck
times. I was like,
off.
yeah, it was. I definitely seen her a couple times, but like the feeling when the concert started, like with that, it was just like so insane.
Mhm. See,
But-
I wanted to go to that so bad, but I was like a literal fetus, and my parents are like, "We're not taking you to that demon worshiping
Oh my
sermon." And I was like, "I
Yeah.
want to go."
I know, it was so good.
That's a
Yeah.
great tour
Yeah.
that nobody talks about. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about the Love Game performance from that tour.
Oh my
With,
God,
like
I
the
just watched that the other
MTA.
day. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, I think somebody posted like they were like, "Oh my God, why is the full Monster Ball on Twitter?"
On
right now?"
Twitter,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I was in an Uber and I like was just like sitting there watching it and was like, "Here I am watching the whole Monster Ball on my way to work."
Same. I bookmarked it. I was like, "Well, thank you." Somebody did that with Brittany for the record the other day. They're like, "Here's the
Oh
full
my
documentary,"
God,
and I'm like,
yes. I used to watch it with like Spanish subtitles on the bottom of it.
I used to watch
So
that
funny.
same exact one, and then that one got removed, and that was like a loss in my life.
I know, yeah.
I was very upset because I have the DVD of it, but it's
Me
back
too.
home in Maryland. Real ones have it.
Mine is at home too, but I purchased another one.
Got you. See, us Britney stands were also FBI agents.
Yeah.
Little do they know. But no, every time I see one of those like full concerts or things on Twitter now, I don't know how the fuck they get them up there, but I'm like, okay, I'll save to bookmarks later. Then my bookmarks are literally just like dick pics and concerts, and I'm like, oh, okay, hi, well, love the diversity we're having here. But what was the first concert you went to?
Britney Spears.
Which one?
Oops, I did it again.
Oh, you're an anointed one. Oh, okay.
Mhm. I was like 6, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
So
It
your parents were like
was-
cool with like you going to concerts and
It was like a situation where like my friend was obsessed with her, and
Mhm.
like his mom was taking me and my mom, and I was not really interested, which is such a
Really?
gag. Yeah. No, I was not. I was like not. I didn't know. I didn't want to like. I guess like show my parents that like I liked her, but then
Mhm.
after the show, I was like. Oh, that was amazing.
your life was changed
Yeah.
in that moment. I mean, what you see is what you get live
Yeah,
with the
period.
poll and everything. Like that will
Yeah.
convert somebody.
My favorite like tour outfits ever is the flame chap
Yes.
costume. I have the
Yes.
doll.
Oh, genius. See, I feel like the Oops era as a whole is so underrated. Like we
Yeah.
talk about like the single and we talk about Lucky and Stronger, but like the era itself is so underrated. Like the tour is good, the videos were all great. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
like such a way to come back after the fucking explosive debut era.
Totally. It was.
itself.
I mean, and like I feel like. I don't know. I feel like albums don't do that anymore. Like they don't have like this massive, like tour with like a million singles. You know, like
Mhm.
press tour, interviews all over the place. Like I feel like it just doesn't happen anymore. But I feel like the last time I felt that was Born This Way.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm going to say Born This Way. And even though I don't really care for the lady now these days, but Miss Katie's Teenage Dream. Like that was like
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
an
for sure.
era, the
Yeah.
tour. She's a touring machine. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what vitamin B shot she takes, but like she doesn't miss a date. Whereas Gaga's like, oh, I sneeze, my hip hurts, I'm out. But yeah, I think of those two specifically. I was just watching the Born This Way ball a
Yeah.
few days ago too, because it was the
Oh,
like,
it's so good. I love the like that little head that floats around.
yeah,
So
the
good.
alien space. Yeah. Kill the bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go to that show?
No, I had tickets, but didn't go.
The hip.
The hit.
The damn hip. See, I was like 14, 15 at the time, I think, and I wanted to go so bad, but like my parents were not going to take me to that. So I was like, okay, my friends and I were just going to find a way over to DC where the show was and
Yeah.
just be outside the venue while it
Oh my
happens,
God.
just to be deranged people. And then that didn't even happen. And I
No,
was like,
yeah.
wow, I wanted to sit in the middle of the cold streets of DC and listen to echoed footage of this lady screaming.
Insane.
That's-
People did that at the Taylor Swift concert. They were
Really?
just, like, sitting in the parking lot just listening. Yeah. I went with my cousin and family, and
How was that?
it was fun. Honestly.
Really?
I'm not like a huge Taylor Swift fan, but like I had a blast.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Like, if you don't care about the artist that much, but like care just to go for like,
No, I was just going
The
with family, and like I enjoyed it. I like certain songs, but
Mhm.
I'm not like a Swiftie or anything. But
can you hear the music properly, like from the parking lot? Like, it's
oh no, I had tickets.
Oh, like you went. I was like,
no, I
oh,
went
you
to
did the
show.
parking lot.
Oh no,
party.
no, I did not do that.
I was about to say.
No. No, would not do
How
that
was
for
the
her. The
show?
show was good. It was like it was a big show.
Yeah. What's your favorite era of hers and song?
I like Reputation a lot.
Taste.
I like I Did Something Bad.
Taste.
That's like a more recent favorite of mine of hers.
Reputation is good.
Yeah.
I saw her for Reputation tour
Yeah.
and 1989. 1989 was
Both
a moment.
amazing.
You know, like 1989, we couldn't skip on that one. That one was really good.
Yeah.
Reputation is great. I think Reputation is weird but cool in a way because it has like these loud, explosive, like big
I
pop
know,
songs.
yeah.
But then it's also like no pun intended, but also has like these really like delicate, like soft, like
Yeah.
deep cuts and such like that. Like So It Goes, Dress, and everything are such excellent songs. Like I'll give that lady her tens
Yeah.
when she earns them in that one.
I always
Also
loved
shared.
like a dark era for a pop star.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was her dark era.
Yeah, I don't know if she would ever do it again. Like I feel like she tries to get in her like bad girl bag, like with Karma and
Yeah.
everything, and it's just like, all right, nanny, work it. You know what I mean? Like there's really nothing much I could say. It doesn't hit the way Reputation did. Like
No, yeah.
I always say, people don't give Look What You Made Me Do enough credit.
No, I
If it
kind of like
was-
that song. I have a really good remix of it,
Isn't
but
it good?
yeah, it's okay. I mean, I love it, but not my favorite. But
Yeah. I just love the sample.
it's definitely catchy.
It is. I just think like if it was anyone else's fave that did that, everyone would be gagging. I just
Yeah,
think at the
yeah.
time we were all like, fuck this girl. But I'm like, okay, wait.
Yeah, I
She-
feel like that whole Kim thing was happening around that.
Oh God, I forgot about that whole scandal. And then
Yeah.
apparently her and Maddie Healy broke up, which I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Do
I
you
don't
like the
really.
Do you like the 1975?
I haven't really like dove into them,
Mhm.
but no, not really.
Yeah.
I don't. Not really my cup of tea.
Yeah, they used to be my favorite. and
I don't
they-
really listen to. I don't really. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like listen to music that often. I feel. Do you know what I mean? I just.
Because it's your work now,
I mean,
too.
like, yeah, like I just like don't find myself like, like, I'm always with people. You know what I mean? Like before, I like on my way to places or whatever. So I don't really get to like ride the train and like listen to music in my headphones or anything. I just kind
Yeah.
of like listen to new music like immediately when it comes out or like whatever I feel like I would be, incorporating in my sets or anything.
Got you.
I'm kind of like work driven rather than like, like listening to music at home kind of vibes. But
So when / what was like the last album you got to sit down and like listen to for the first time?
it's really just like if I'm like, a fan of the person and like
Got you.
I don't know. I never really dive into albums that often. unless I'm like, you know, if like Britney dropped an album or something.
One day. One day. Is there one that you will like consciously go back on? Like say you're like middle of the day, you have free time.
Yeah. I mean, I just like I just bought a record player, so I've been
Okay.
listening to music that way and
How was
like
that
kind of like
experience?
consuming music that way.
Mm-hmm.
I love it because I get to like kind of just like dive into the whole album, but that's like the only way that I really do that. I feel like I never use Spotify or anything. But yeah, it's been nice because I get to enjoy the whole album like front to back and kind of like find moments that you wouldn't really, you know, hear in like a curated playlist on Spotify or something.
Exactly.
So,
What albums have you been listening to via vinyl?
really random, honestly. Like Lenny
Okay.
Kravitz.
Taste.
And like
Taste.
Best Coast. So
I see.
yeah.
It's not all about the beep boop bop sometimes, which is hot. We love.
Yeah, I also have a
love
lot
the
of like
range.
hip hop vinyls. Like I have like you know, like 50 Cent and Ja Rule. And
Mm-hmm.
those are like my favorites, you know. But then I also have like Stars Dance.
Stars Dance. You had a very good take on that the other day on Twitter. I think I was talking about Stars Dance, the song, and I think you just said the whole album.
Yeah, the whole I love the whole album.
She was mad
It's
as
so good.
hell.
Yeah.
Like, Hollywood Records knew how to push out an album.
I know.
Like, they have some classics, like Can't Be Tamed, Stars Dance.
Oh yeah, Can't Be Tamed.
Can't Be Tamed is so good. Can't Be Tamed is so good. Stars Dance is excellent. I'm like,
Yeah.
her music as of recently, like Selena, we're talking about,
I
like,
feel like it's kind of boring.
it is. It is. I didn't like Rare.
No, I didn't like Rare at all. That was like, I feel like the last album I liked was Revival.
Same.
That was really good.
Same. Revival was good. That like singles era she had, where it was like Fetish, Bad Liar, Wolves, I think.
I
or
didn't
whatever.
love. I liked Bad Liar. I think.
Bad Liar was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was like in the Julia Michaels era of pop, where she was writing everything and everything sounded so singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
good.
God, Julia Michaels. She's great.
She is. She is. She just like was so around that time though, where I was
Yeah.
like, okay, girls, like,
It was like
let's.
Glory.
Literally, her and Justin are like the duo.
Yeah. So
Just
good.
like nowadays when people are like making their like disco and dance albums, I'm like, let's wrap it up. Let's find something new. What do you want to see next in music?
I don't know.
Like if
I'm
we're
very-
talking about
I'm-
pop specifically.
I'm really like into like I guess like nostalgic kind of direction, with like I guess like early pop, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like. Do you know the song "I'm So Hot"
By who?
by Chrissy
I think I do.
her name is. I don't know.
I think I
It's
do.
good.
I know which one you're talking
Maybe
about
I
now.
wasn't supposed to talk about that. Oh my god.
I feel like I know which one you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. But that like sound, I like. I like that sound. It's a cute song.
It's like that, like 2000s, like.
Yeah, that like early 2000s, like kind of like pop girly sound.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's like my favorite. But I don't know. I feel like we are kind of going into like a disco
Yeah.
phase, which I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind either. I just wonder where we're going with it, because like I feel like that was the whole like pandemic era of music, because everyone was like, you're just home and you want to go out and dance, and you put, you know, Don't Start Now on and whatever.
Yeah.
Like it was Future Nostalgia, Kylie's Disco, and then Jessie Ware's What's Your Pleasure, which were like the
Also
trio.
Renaissance too, a little. Too.
Yeah, exactly. I like how Renaissance did it though. Like I think Renaissance did a really nice way of like mixing disco, but also sounds we haven't heard before. Like keeping music and keeping pop music still progressive and forward. Like it's very referential.
Yeah.
While
For
still
sure.
being kind of nostalgic, but like not relying on that nostalgic. I don't know. It was good. I want more of like that kind of like pre EDM electro to come back, like that we saw in like.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that. It's kind of like MySpacey in a way.
Yeah. Like 2010 to 13
Yes.
kind of vibes.
Yes. Like that would be hot. There's that one song. I can't remember who fucking sings it. It's like these random Italian girls or whatever. But it's that one, like the I Like That song. Like
Oh my
the,
God, I just downloaded that recently.
really?
Yeah.
Psychic. So good.
Yeah.
It used to play, I think, on like an MTV advert or something for like
Yeah, yeah,
Alexa
yeah.
Chung's show or something.
my
And
God.
even then, I was like 8 years old, just like, this is kind of like, I want to see more of that.
Yeah. I definitely downloaded that recently. I did like a early tens party with Sweet Spot in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
So with Rai Rai.
Uh-huh.
So that was, I downloaded a lot of that kind of vibes for that party. It was a lot of fun.
That's hot. How do you like partying in Baltimore versus here? Because I was at the New Year's party.
Hmm.
That was fun.
So much fun.
That was really fun. The venue
Yeah.
was perfect too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love the venue. I love going to Baltimore. I just like, it's a different energy there,
Yeah.
you know. I just feel like everyone's like so excited to party, you know.
Yeah.
And that's, I like that. It gives me you know, mojo to like want to like continue the night or whatever, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like here we're all used to the idea of like there's always something going on.
Yeah, there's like this every night, you know.
Exactly.
But over there, I feel like it's a little bit spaced out. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
Over there, it's very like
just really
bar-
good vibes too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah, over there it's like
Love.
very bar culture, like you don't like
Yeah.
rage when you go out. Like
No,
clubs are
yeah.
like very casual.
Yeah.
It's like when something of that sort is announced. to
Yeah, I feel
people.
like here it's like everything is so casual. You know,
Yeah,
but-
exactly. What'd you think of DC? Because you were at Trade, I believe. not
Oh
so
yeah,
long
that
ago,
was so
right?
much fun.
Trade
yeah.
is hot. That's like my home club.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Also, great energy.
Mm-hmm. What party was going on there? Was that another Sweet Spot party?
Yeah. Mhm.
I see. I see. Interesting. So, going back to, what was I about to go back to? I lost my train of thought completely. Any fucking ways. Literally, I'm like, it's 1:30 and I'm already disassociating. I'm like, need caffeine. But anyways, have you thought about making music like of your own? Like, would you produce for artists?
Yes.
Like, is that pipeline something you see yourself going down?
Yes. I don't know where to start with that. You know, I don't
Mhm.
know anything about it. So,
Gotcha.
I mean, like, if I make a remix of something, it's like 99% of the time, it's like a mashup, you know.
Gotcha.
But, or like I'll loop something, like a sample kind of situation. But yeah, I definitely want to go into producing. I definitely want to go into writing also.
Yeah.
So that's like, I guess, like a path I want to take, I guess, with this. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
We love that, though.
We'll
That's
see,
how
yeah.
good things in life.
I definitely want to start learning, but
Mhm.
I don't have time right now. Not this month.
Who do you resonate with? Like artists that you like and listen to. Like who do you resonate with? Like as a writer, like whose work do you listen to? And you're like, okay. Like they inspire you, or like you kind of see yourself following amongst that.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really dabbled too far into it, so I don't really know like what my
Gotcha.
style would be
Mm-hmm.
right now. But I don't know. We were talking about Julia Michaels before. She's a great songwriter. Justin
Mhm.
too, Trenter. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have like an artist you would want to produce for, or like
Of course,
a
I
song
mean,
you've
like,
heard and you're like, oh fuck, I wish.
I mean, I would love to write for like, you know, our girls like Charlie,
exactly.
Kim, you know, Slater, everybody.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to go into producing, but don't know what the future holds.
Hey, the future starts now.
I don't know how long I will be. I mean, I don't know how long I want to DJ for, you know. So that's why, and I
Mhm.
never want to like lose touch with music. So I feel like that's where I would go. I mean, I also would work with an artist, like, you know, help manage, but I also don't
Right.
have any experience in that. But I definitely would be interested in that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see. I was about to ask something else. I forgot. They have like the Housewives literally in the next studio, like Housewives of New Jersey.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you know Margaret.
Yeah.
She films in there.
Oh my god, that's
I
crazy.
only mention that to the girls that care about the Housewives because I genuinely like don't watch them.
Yeah.
Or at
Oh
least some
no,
of them.
I watch New Jersey for sure because
Oh,
I'm from New Jersey. So.
yeah, she's literally those heels were just her. She's going to the restroom right now.
I know. I like now that you said it, like I heard somebody speaking out there, and I was like, that's definitely her voice.
Meet and greet moment, perhaps.
No, maybe.
No, she's.
I've met her
great.
before.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Every time she's in here, I'm like intimidated at first, and she's just like, "Hi, sweetie, how are you?" I'm just like, "Oh, okay, an ally, work." But how do you find balance when it comes to DJing, especially like long term and stuff like that? Because I don't think people understand how exhausting that is. Work in general of all kinds is fucking exhausting, but it's like people be fucking tired after a weekend of partying, and that's just them having fun and partying, whereas like a weekend of people's partying is your weekend of work.
Yeah. It's hard to balance everything, not gonna lie. But I mean, everything kind of makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, this is always what I've wanted to do, so I kind of just force myself to do it. But it's hard to balance like a social life with DJing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I just feel like it's like if you're not at my gig, it's like I'm not gonna. I mean, I get to bounce around a lot sometimes, but it's just been. I feel like lately it's just been a lot of work, but you know, and my friends get tired quick.
Same.
So.
See, I thought about you the other night because my friend and I, you know, Kevin, like we started DJing. We DJ'd our friend's house party, and we were both taking turns like on the deck, and then like when it comes to, you know, making laps around or like grabbing a drink or something, I was this is overwhelming with just two people. I'm like, how the fuck does Pat do this? It's just one fucking person. I'm there with my empty water bottle of like 3 hours. I'm just like, anyone, but you don't want to leave the board because paranoia.
Sometimes it gets a little crazy. I mean, like I've worked like 6-hour shifts before. Damn. Where I'm just like, if I have to go to the bathroom, it's kind of like
doing the best you can with what you got.
Yeah. I'll always be like, Magenta, you just press this one button when this song is done.
And does she press it?
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah,
okay,
she tries to do like transitions here and there, and I'm like in the bathroom like sweating because she's doing it, and then you're like, I'm like, wait, she actually turned that.
That's hot.
But yeah.
What's been the most memorable / like craziest night you've worked?
I don't know. I'm really excited to do Wynwood Pride this year. So that's always like a really good like staple in the year that I play, you know.
Yeah.
And it's always good vibes, good energy all the time. Everybody's so nice in Miami.
Miami's fun. And Tinashe's headlining, right?
Yes. Love Tinashe.
Mother. Yeah. What are your pet peeves when it comes to DJing? Whether it's like crowd or...
Oh my God, this is going to be... Oh, obviously requests.
Got you.
Yeah. I was about to be like, I thought you were saying about
like
something else.
Like technical shit?
No, just like, yeah, and like just like other DJs in general. And I was like, oh, I'm not about to talk about other DJs.
Oh, no, ma'am, not that.
No. Just like with DJing, pet peeves, obviously, song requests are number one. Hate. Yeah, unless you have like money in your hands, like, come on.
Yeah.
And just, you know, I'm so sick of the Bad Bunny requests. I love Bad Bunny. And I'm just like, if you just like sit and relax and like let me like do my thing, like I will get to that moment, you know.
Exactly.
Like, or like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I like to go on a journey, like with different like genres. I'll like do it by section,
right?
You know. But yeah, I'm always like, just chill, wait.
He's gonna come.
I know.
Some point.
I'm like, you don't even have to give me the 20. Like, I'm gonna do it.
Literally, it's fucking.
I understand, like, when you're like in that moment and you like. I used to request songs when I was younger, you know, but I didn't understand the burden.
Yeah.
And now as a DJ, I'm like, no way. It's like almost like I mean, it is. It's disrespectful. So.
And that's the thing. It's like there's like time and place, and it also depends on like what kind of DJ you're seeing live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we're at fucking like Carmelo's or wherever, like a fucking bar where like the DJ is literally like song press play,
Right. Yeah.
next song press play. Like, you know, you check them out, you spot them from afar, and you're like, okay, I think, you know,
Yeah.
just literally like look at the room and see if that's appropriate.
I feel like there are certain bars where like it's like it's definitely acceptable.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's, you know, but I don't know. I just feel like I've been DJing too long to take a request.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Even after that, those first few times Kevin and I were DJing together, and somebody would have requests, I'm like,
I know. It's like I already have this whole plan, and I'm not gonna put your request in. It's gonna ruin
literally
everything. Yeah.
second song loading, and I'm just like, you want what? You want to slow it down?
No.
No, babes. Even like there was just so much I learned in that those few times I had DJing, like even just hearing people and this and that, and people that just want to sit and talk to you for hours, which is hot, but it's like focusing on something that's your job.
Also, it's like I'm trying to do something like.
Right. People just do.
Yeah.
I'm like, interesting. What do you want to do with DJing for the rest of the year? Like, what do you see that looking like for you post Pride?
I'm not sure. Post Pride, I mean, I would love to like calm down a little bit after Pride. But that's about it. I don't know. I would like to go on vacation this summer. So, but I don't really have any like major plans right now.
I see.
But
interesting.
I'm open to taking them.
Hot. Random question, but if you had a song / album that's like the soundtrack of 1 month, June, of like your month so far, what would it be?
A song or album? I don't know. I'm really excited for Kim's album, obviously.
Yes.
So I guess she's kind of like taking over my like set right now.
Gotcha.
But yeah. That and like I guess I'm excited for new Kylie too.
Yeah.
So
you like Padam, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's just too it's too catchy, it's too good. It's so funny. Like I feel like Pride is just going to be like everybody wasted just being like Padam.
Padam and well yes is like the lingo.
Yeah, it's like almost like a language.
No, it really is. It's like that one video of Katy Perry on American Idol where like the gay is
she's
just
like wig. Yeah.
Like, did you just say wig?
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, I guess it's like a little like meme thing right now, but yeah.
I'm just glad the song is good too. Like it has a meme to carry it, but like the song
The
itself,
song
I'm
is
like,
fire.
I'm like, okay, hot. We could support this.
Yeah.
What's your Kim song if you had to choose? Because you play a lot, but what's your
my
Kim
favorite
song?
Kim song? Definitely Hillside Boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
I love it so much.
I'm a Slow It Down.
I play it
girl.
every time. Slow It Down's amazing.
Slow It Down's a classic. Do you like her ballads or like her
Oh,
slower?
I love the slower
songs.
ones.
If You Think About Me is gorgeous.
Yes, love If You Think About Me. And Reminds Me is good too. Yeah.
Reminds Me is really good.
Oh my
That's
god, I love All I Do Is Cry. All I Do Is Cry too.
All I Do Is Cry. That's from the Clarity album, right?
Yeah.
Another one is the one that like fucks me
Oh,
up.
another one's great.
That could have been like in my head, like I see that song being like a smash. Like that could have been everywhere. It could have been like the Sabi emo song of the fall of that year. But that's just me conceptualizing shit that'll never happen and everything. But yeah, thank you for coming.
Oh my god, thank you for having me.
What else do you want everyone to know about you and where they could see you and everything?
I don't know. I'm very excited for this month. I feel like I have a lot going on. I'm so excited to see everybody. I don't know.
So Wynwood Pride.
Yeah, Wynwood Pride. I have On Top tonight. So,
Hot.
yeah.
Okay. The Rosemont fake nudes.
Oh yeah. I don't have it this weekend because I'm in Miami, but yeah, next week. I'm not sure who's booked next week. I have to look. But
how long has fake nudes been going on for?
6 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you put that together? Like, how did fake nudes come about, real quick?
I okay. I like when I was younger, I always used to like Google like celebrity fake nudes because that's like that was my tea when I was younger. And so I don't know. I got like presented the opportunity to do a party at the Rosemont. And I'm like, what's something that like I can do that would be like something I can do different every week for a flyer. And I just thought of that. I just thought it was funny because like I think like the whole like fake news thing was around during that time.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It was, like, you know, going on during that time. So I just thought it was funny, like a play off that. So yeah, I don't know. And then I started working with the Sterlings, and it just kind of snowballed from there. But yeah.
Fascinating. Do you remember who was the first like guest or host or performer you had?
Well, the I don't know if you know the Sterlings. The Sterling
I know the
sisters.
name. Yeah.
Like Candy Sterling, Sookie, and Tiffany Jones. Yeah, I started doing the party with them, and they all went off and did different things. But yeah,
Fascinating.
I did that, and I book. You know, I feel like I have like my handful of resident DJs. You know.
Yeah.
So.
I see.
Yeah, it's been fun.
You know, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Literally been at every single one of them the past fucking year. It's just like the go-to party to go to. And like my girls and I are in the mood to rage and party and it's Saturday. We're like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we know where to go to.
Yeah. It's fun.
Fascinating. Okay, cool. Well, let all the girls know where they could follow you, keep up, support you most importantly.
My Instagram is Paul Tomasello at Paul Tomasello.
Gorgeous.
And my SoundCloud is my DJ name P_A_T_NYC. So yeah.
Wait, I didn't even put the two together that you have a SoundCloud. Do you like actively post on there?
No. But I do have some mixes on there that are pretty cool, I guess.
Okay, well, I'll be listening on my commute home because I'm always like at the gym and I'm like,
I feel like my sound is a little bit more darker on SoundCloud.
Oh, then I'm definitely listening. Because I'll literally be at the gym and I'm like, man, I really want to listen to the way the break dice transition from the circus tour went into
that's not on there.
Well, hi, we love it darker. Your bad girl era, your reputation era mixes are on there. But nonetheless, thank you for coming. Thank you for taking time out. I know scheduling and shit and life fucking.
I know. I feel like we've been trying to do this for months.
Months, truly. We should do like an artist deep dive together. Like I want to pick like people that I really trust their taste. Like you, John Ali, and like we pick like an artist and era and just do like a deep dive together.
Yes.
Of that and like share 3 different experiences of like our time during like the In the Zone era, like the Born This Way era, or something like that. That would be hot.
Definitely would love that.
So we'll definitely plan for that soon. But thanks for coming, girl. And thanks for all the great times. Like you really like give my friends and I like nights that we really remember. Like it's corny and shit, but it's true, genuinely. So
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No, you're appreciated, doll. Thanks, babes.
Thank you.